it's been a little while since I've made a video, but we're gonna talk about something simple today, and that's these things. So yes, we're back at Sonic. I'm back and making Sonic videos, but I also wanted to take this time to also talk about some other things, and I literally have like a pile of stuff over here, right here. Just to show and just be like, yeah, I'm still here. I'm still collecting Sonic toys. But I just want to focus on these for right now. These are the Sonic Craftables. I don't know when they dropped, but they've been out for a little while. I want to say a couple months. And this is like a brand new in box one, and I'll explain why in a bit. But I do have the whole set open and fully constructed, and they are pretty cool. So we're just gonna go over them, and then a lot of extra stuff also in this video. But the main focus is these, just so you know. These will probably be part of the thumbnail. Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, let's get like all 4 of them laid out, and I'll talk about them and be like, you know what I usually do. It's been a while. Alright, so this is the full set. This is all 4 of them, and they all look great. They all look amazing, especially for how tiny they are. They're all really good. So we're just gonna go over each of them and be like, oh, here's this. You know how this usually goes. So the first one we're gonna do here is Sonic. He's running across Green Hill, and I like it's like a nice like display, like mini statue, if you will. So there's like some, you know, the dust clouds, and he's running through a ring, it looks like. I mean, obviously. But yeah, and there's a little flower here, because some nice set piece, nice scenery. And this is just like the you know, the basic one, and then all the other ones are the cool ones. But this one's really good too. I'm not saying this one's bad, but this one is really great too. I really like the dust clouds, and I like the little flower, you know. The only thing I can really say is that like some of these, of course with how tiny they are, some of these are gonna have like little paint errors. You kind of see how he has a little bit of a blue line across his under his eye right here. That's just, you know, I mean that's typical with mass-produced things like these. You know, not everything is gonna be perfect, but from a distance it looks fine. It's whatever. But sometimes the paint can just like misalign like that, and you can't really control if you get a good one or a bad one or not. And this is actually the second one in the show in the box. It's Metal Sonic. Arguably, in my opinion, this is probably the cooler one, because Metal Sonic is such like an elusive character, I feel like. So for them to just like, here's Metal Sonic, it's not even like the coolest one that we have in the set. Yeah, anyway. But yeah, Metal Sonic is like one of my favorite characters. I have like a little shrine to him. Technically a shrine. Saying it's a shrine is kind of creepy, I bet, but yeah, it's just like all of my Metal Sonic figures put together. So this guy is no exception. He's cool, and I like the shiny paint. See, Tomy needed to learn. You got to use the shiny paint for Metal Sonic, not just bland paint. Yeah, anyway. There's no point. They're not making Sonic toys anymore. But yeah, there he is. I like the little jet flame. That isn't shown very often. I think it's only shown in like, I don't know, like first 4 figure statues or whatever. But yeah, there's Metal Sonic, my boy. This one's really cool. This is Super Sonic, and you don't really see Sonic with his open mouth with full-on teeth and tongue, you know. I know it's a weird thing to point out, but I don't know, it's weird. Sonic's design kind of has it off to the side like that, but because, you know, from like an angle it looks a little off. Yeah. And I like how, you know, Super Sonic is obviously based off of Dragon Ball Z. Like, obviously, duh, it's, you know, it shouldn't have to be said, but it's really obvious. But I like how it's like a desert scene, like, you know, how usually in Dragon Ball Z fight scenes it's like in like the middle of the desert. But yeah, I don't know if that was like chosen because of that. Probably not. It's kind of far-fetched, but yeah, it's still a really nice like environment for him to be like turning super in. But yeah. So and I like the effect here because, you know, he's extremely powerful and there's a lot of energy around him. And the best one, in my opinion, is the Sonic and Tails one, because this is I just, you know, I love their relationship so much. They're a duo, and I like how they decided to feature one of the coolest things you can do in the classic Sonic games with Tails in it. Has like its own little statue thing. This is like one of my favorite Sonic figures right now because it's so good. It's so cute. Also, like these like little spikes are like really like rubbery plastic, so I don't know if they made them just so like they don't really hurt, or just for like durability or whatever. But yeah. So yeah, the whole thing about these is that they not only do they look cool, but the whole gimmick of them is that you build them and you put them together. When you open up the package, it comes in pieces. Earlier I showed a new in box one, and that's because these are blind boxes and you don't know which one you're going to get. And I don't know about you, but I really don't like blind boxes, and I really did not expect to get the full set. But I went a little crazy because it was Christmas like 3 months ago by the time I'm recording this. But we still have like a Christmas gift card. You can get these at Target, by the way. So we have like a Target gift card, and my dad did not really want it, so he's like, just take it. And I'm like, oh, okay. So I go to Target, and I'm like, oh, what kind of, you know, like, when you get a gift card, it's just like, I don't really want anything. I'm just gonna buy something silly. They had like a full stock shelf of these. And when I say full, they had like 4 of these on the shelf. So what did I do? I buy all of them. Yeah, literally just so I could find this one, because I had all 3 of these, but I just wanted Sonic and Tails. I would have been fine if I just had like just these 3, but I really wanted Sonic and Tails, so I used that gift card to my advantage. So what we're gonna do, just for funsies, before we get to the extra stuff, is that there's like an empty box here. This is like the very first one that I got, and it was Metal Sonic, and I was really happy because I'm like, I love Metal Sonic, and honestly, if he was the only one I ended up having in the long run, I would have been fine with that. But no, we have like 3 brand new ones, and I bought 4 of these just so I could find Sonic and Tails. And I opened one, and it was Metal Sonic, and then I opened the second one, and it was Sonic and Tails. So 2 of these are completely unopened, but this one is Metal Sonic. And I opened it and just put it back in the packaging because I was like, alright, I already have them, whatever. So yeah, this is what it looks like when, like, before you build it. It's just in pieces. It's like, you know, you can be your own Robotnik. You can pretend to be Robotnik, I guess. You can build your own Metal Sonic. So yeah, I have an extra Metal Sonic. So that's pretty cool. Just for fun, we're gonna open these up and see what's inside of them. Just because it's, I don't know, it's probably fun to watch. And I don't know what I'm gonna do with these extra ones. I'm thinking about selling them, but I'll probably hold on to them for a little while. Unless somebody like desperately wants them, like in the comments or whatever, be like, oh my god, give me that. Whatever, we'll see. Please be careful with your knives. Don't handle it like I just did. I'm very lucky. Okay, so let's see what this one is. And look at that, it's another Sonic and Tails. That's pretty cool. So I thought I would get like another full set, but nope, it's another Sonic and Tails. That's really cool. That's really neat. So that's what it looks like in pieces. And of course, I like how they did their arms. It's like they're both together and they're both just like slivers. So that's really cool. I got 2 Sonic and Tails. Let's see what this one is. I'm gonna predict Super Sonic because it feels pretty light. And look at that, I was right. It's another Super Sonic. So there we go. There's Super Sonic in his lonely desert in pieces. So yeah, isn't that neat? So yeah, I hope you enjoyed taking a quick look at these little things because they're really, really cool. They're really neat. I really like them. And they're nice and different, you know, compared to everything else that has been coming out recently. So, how about we get to those extra things? So I'm gonna do that really quick. I'm gonna switch gears here, and let's take a look at some extra like Sonic goodies and stuff that I've managed to get a hold of recently. Stuff that I probably won't do like their own separate video on. Like the craftables are fine, but I want to do something a little extra. So yeah, here we go. Okay, so now here's the extra bits. These are just extra little things that I've managed to get the past, like, what was it, like 5 months since I've made like a proper Sonic video. So I remember showing this guy in a video of like, oh, here's what I picked up recently, just the little Tails and the ball figure. And I probably commented on how hard they were to find. Because, you know, they made, in that set, they also had a Mighty and a Ray. Well, I actually did manage to get more, so let's just go over what I did manage to find. And I found all of these, I found every single one, including the Tails one, at Second and Charles, which is kind of like a really fancy secondhand, it's mainly books, but there's also a lot of, like, merchandise and movies and media, you know, all kinds of things, but it's mostly books, because I think it's also like it's like connected to like Books A Million in a way, so Books A Million also has like the same kind of products in there, and you'll find a lot of like Sonic the Hedgehog products in about both of those stores, but yeah, I managed to find Sonic, and if I can get him out of the ball. So there we go, there's Sonic. These are by Jakks Pacific, by the way. And these are for this little, pinball set that I don't own yet, sadly. But yeah, I was happy to find these, at least. And here we have Knuckles. So yeah, I got Knuckles. So now I have the full Team Sonic. Alright, there we go, got Knuckles out finally. So there's Knuckles. And we have a couple more. Y'all are anticipating, oh my god, show us the good shit already. Well, here's good for me. Metal Sonic. I was happy to find Metal Sonic as well. I bought all of them just because I'm a crazy Sonic collector. But, you know. Also, I think it's really cool that they added the ability to pop them out and, you know, show them separately without them being in like little spheres, because, oh geez, I just cut my nails. But yeah, you can pop them out of that little base there. You can see those little like pegs and stuff, and you can just have the figures on their own to put on your shelf or something. But their main purpose is to be used in that really fancy play set and like launch them across the room or whatever. So, yes. And the last one is Mighty. Yeah, so Mighty is my favorite, like, obscure Sonic character. And I'm really bummed that I don't have Ray yet, but hopefully one day I'll be able to find him. I'd love to find him in a store where I don't have to pay, like, $20 for him on eBay or whatever, or buy, like, a bootleg. These things are getting bootlegged, by the way, which sucks. But yeah, freaking Mighty has merchandise now. That's so crazy to me. He has a plush, he has one of these things, and the next thing I'm going to show, the other thing Mighty has now is a full-on action figure. This is just blowing my mind right now. This is another Jakks Pacific thing that I managed to pick up. I think there was like a full-on like set of these, and Mighty was like the only one that was advertised as classic. So yeah, so Mighty, so basically the state of Mighty at Sega right now is that he's only a classic character. So there's the modern era and then there's the classic era, and they're both like marketed like differently. They have like the different packaging. So if you look at the Jakks Pacific like wave whatever lineup, I forget what wave he's from, he's the only one in the classic packaging. But you know, still it's freaking Mighty. Oh, I'm so happy. And I think I did show the Mighty plush in like a previous video, so I do have him as well if you're not aware. And this was his little accessory that he came with, which is a little ring item box. But yeah, he's been sitting on my shelf waving at everyone who looks at him. So I'm happy to have Mighty a Mighty toy. I have like all of the Mighty things, I guess. So yeah, what else can we talk about? Let's just go over these really quick. So I don't know if you're like, bump the thing, if you're into like anime or whatever, or just like, I don't know, My Hero Academia, I guess. I'm sure you've noticed these things called fig pins, these giant like metal slabs. Essentially giant pieces of metal. They get really big sometimes. They get like huge, where it's just like this 20-pound thing. Not that big, but you get what I'm trying to say. It's just like a pin, and it's like a full-on, like full-body picture of whatever character. And I did not know that they would be making a Sonic one day. But what do you know? They made Sonic. And they do have Knuckles and Tails too, but I think those are only on their website. So, but I don't know if I'm gonna go after those. So I think this was bought by part of that gift card. So yeah, this is the Sonic fig pin, and cause I'm crazy, I also got the glittery variant. So this is the really glittery Sonic. So you can see he's a Target exclusive. So yeah. So basically the story is I got this one first. I got the glittery one first because I'm like, if I'm gonna get this, I'm gonna get the glittery one. But then when I got home, I was like, I kind of want the other one too. So I have both of them now because, again, I'm fucking insane. So yeah, these are pretty cool. I don't know if I'm gonna get the Tails and Knuckles ones. Honestly, I don't really want them that bad. I'm fine with just those Sonic ones. So yeah. So next thing is something I got pretty recently. I just got this literally just the other day. This is another thing I got at Second and Charles. This is the re-released Tiger Electronic little Sonic 3 game that they released back in the 90s. And this packaging is cool. It's literally just the exact same thing that was released in the 90s, just like reproduced. But this packaging is so cool. So I'm just gonna keep it in the packaging and just like hang it up on my wall or something to be like, yeah, this looks cool. But I love how you can see Sonic drowning right there. Poor guy. He's drowning, but I love the little graphics and stuff. I don't know, it's like I don't want to waste batteries with this. It's like I'm not going to play it. I'm not going to, it's just going to sit around and do nothing if I open it up. So I'm just going to keep it in the packaging and just have it look pretty that way. But yeah, I just got this because it was this cool like piece of memorabilia, I guess, just from the 90s. It looks cool. Also, I don't mean to squeak, but I think it's really funny how they have to. I guess it's like a regulation kind of thing where they have to, whenever Hasbro puts out like a game or whatever, they have to say how many people can play it, and they only one. Sorry, Phil, you can't play this with me. Oh, damn it. I know you really wanted to play Sonic the Hedgehog 3 on my Tiger Electronic, but you cannot. I'm sorry. Okay, next little thing. So, I'm sure you guys have seen those Sonic the Hedgehog tech decks that have been released. I showed them in a previous video, and they're releasing some more. And this is one that they managed to release just recently. This is a Mephiles the Dark tech deck, and that is cool. That's so cool. Mephiles the Dark, if y'all don't know, he's the villain. He's like one of the main antagonists from Sonic 06. And Sega does not want you to remember Sonic 06. Sonic 06 is probably never leaving whatever the 7th generation. He's probably going to stay on those consoles, and he's never going to get re-released. But just the fact that a tech deck, of all things, got some Sonic 06 rep is so cool. And this is apparently their, higher quality, I'm not going to open this up, but, it's, tech deck fingerboards. This is, supposed to be, a high-quality fingerboard, for, those kinds of hobbyists. But why wouldn't I get this? I'm a Sonic fan, and it's fucking Mephiles the Dark. It's so cool. This is so cool. I literally geeked out when I saw that they were making this, and I was like, oh my god, yes. I was just so happy. But yeah, he looks so awesome, and honestly, this board it looks so good. It looks so great. And obviously, yes, you can get this as a real skateboard, but Finesse is just partnered with Tech Deck, I guess. So all of their Sonic designs might get, there's still more coming out. I know there's a Jet the Hawk one that's going to come out. And there's a few more single board, like regular Tech Deck ones that are coming out with new Sonic designs on them. So hopefully I'll be able to find those and get those. So we have one more thing, two things technically, but they're like the same kind of thing. We have these Kidrobot sets. These came out pretty recently. In my opinion, they kind of flew under the radar. But yeah, they're pretty cool. Here you have Sonic and Tails, and here you have Eggman and Metal Sonic. And I love my Metal Sonic. I gotta have the Metal Sonic figures. And these are just like little stylized figures. They come with little emeralds that they can hold in their hands. The emeralds have like a stem on them, so they can fit in their hand. Yeah, it's super cool. And Kidrobot makes some pretty neat stuff. The other thing is, though, Kidrobot stuff is usually pretty expensive. But, whatever. So yeah, all these look really, really cool. They look really good. And I have taken them out of their box before, but they're staying in the box. So yes. I am a crazy, crazy collector. That's my knife. I probably need help, but you know what? That's fine. So hopefully this isn't like... Hopefully I won't go like another 5 months without making a video again. We'll see. I gotta find something to talk about, and honestly, recently I've been wanting to try new things with videos, because with these, I just get behind my phone, and then I just start talking, and I do it in like one take, and then sometimes they're pretty bad, but I upload them anyway. Yeah, it's just like, I make videos, but I don't feel like I really make videos. I just record them and upload them, and then it's done, and then it's over. Art is my main focus. So if y'all don't know, I usually put my card in my description. So if y'all want to see my art, I guess you can find me on my Twitter or my Tumblr. But yeah, so I guess I'll see you in the next video, whenever that is. I don't know what I'm gonna talk about. So yeah, see ya. Hope everyone has a great day. So yeah, see ya.